A forlorn hope is a band of soldiers or other combatants chosen to take the leading part in a military operation, such as an assault on a defended position, where the risk of casualties is high. Etymology: the term comes from the Dutch verloren hoop, literally lost troop. The Dutch word hoop can mean hope, but is in this context etymologically equivalent to the English word heap. The term was used in military contexts to denote a troop formation. The Dutch word hoop is not cognate with English hope. This is an example of false folk etymology. The mistranslation of verloren hoop as forlorn hope is a quaint misunderstanding using the nearest sounding English words. This false etymology is further entrenched by the fact that in Dutch the word hoop is a homograph meaning hope as well as heap, though the two senses have different etymologies. History: in the days of muzzle-loading muskets, the term was most frequently used to refer to the first wave of soldiers attacking a breach in defences during a siege. It was likely that most members of the forlorn hope would be killed or wounded. The intention was that some would survive long enough to seize a foothold that could be reinforced, or at least that a second wave with better prospects could be sent in while the defenders were reloading or engaged in mopping up the remnants of the first wave. British troops of the Forlorn Hope at the 1812 siege of Badajoz carried a large by 2 feet in diameter, bag stuffed with hay or straw, which was thrown down into the enemy trenches to create a cushion and prevent injury as they jumped down. A Forlorn Hope may be composed of volunteers and led by a junior officer with hopes of personal advancement. If the volunteers survived, and performed courageously, they would be expected to benefit in the form of promotions, cash gifts and adding glory to their name. The commanding officer himself was almost guaranteed both a promotion and a long-term boost to his career prospects. As a result, despite the risks, there was often competition for the opportunity to lead the assault. The French equivalent of the Forlorn Hope, called Les Enfants Perdus or the Lost Children, were all guaranteed promotion to officer rank should they survive, with the effect that both enlisted men and officers joined the dangerous mission as an opportunity to raise themselves in the army. By extension, the term Forlorn Hope became used for any body of troops placed in a hazardous position, for example, an exposed outpost, or the defenders of an outwork in advance of the main defensive position. This usage was especially common in accounts of the English Civil War, as well as in the British Army in the Peninsular War of 1808–1814. See also, Banzai Charge, Battle of Saribare, Cannon Fodder, Frontal Assault, Kamikaze, Penal Military Unit, Shock Troops, Suicide Attack, Suicide Mission, Siege of Badajoz. References